Well, it's been a while since Lapentti's won a service game. I mean, he's lost his last 2 service games. He's lost 5 straight games. So he's going to feel better about getting something on the board here.
So he is on the board now. But he's 4-1 down. If he's overcome the sweat problem he had in Australia.
Well, it started out hot on Monday and Tuesday of this week, but it's become a bit more mild. And Labor Day always signals something of a decline in the summer heat here. So we sort of step into fall, getting into September. The kids going back to school, but not before the U.S. Open finishes its run here.
Time.
There goes the sky cam. Shot across your screen from left to right. So Rafter serving with a double break, 4-1. That was a good shot too, the way Rafter hooked that. A normal mortal might well have hit it back to the backhand, would have been easier. He was kind of playing with Lapentti then. Exhibition stuff.
40.
I sense that Lapentti knows that this set is gone. So he's just having a little bit of fun, I think, and Rafter doesn't mind that a bit.
Well, if he does lose this set, only once before in his life has he come back from 2 sets to love down in a 5-set match. Lovely stabbing motion for that volley, backhand volley of Rafter's. Slice it deep, keep it low. Now Lapentti serving here for a bit of respectability in this set, and little else, I think, at the moment.
That's just very good tennis there. The off backhand return. And then a devastating forehand up the line. And Rafter looks to be in fine form. Everything he touches is gold.
He'll have to be if he wins, and Sampras awaits in the next round.
Yeah, that is an amazing matchup, isn't it? Sampras Rafter in the round of 16.
Incredible. Wimbledon final of last year. Not sure he should have done that. Maybe he's enjoying himself so much, he set himself a target, a challenge.
Well, you're going to try a shot like that. I'd say the time to try it is when you're up 7-6, 5-1. You're not going to try that one at 5-all in the breaker in the 5th set. Although you might, Bill. I know you're, you know, you
yeah,
like
but
to take
if
chances.
I did, thank you very much for the sport you're giving me. But as you well know, I would only do it by mistake.
Put the hand up. Sorry about that. You're going to take it.
30.
Well, to be totally professional, he wants to start the 3rd set on his own serve, Rafter. In other words, he wants this game here.
It's always interesting to hear the talk about Rafter, you know, taking 6 months off and wanting to retire. I mean, he really is at the top of the sport right now. He's had such a tremendous run this year, and I hear a lot about, you know, players and athletes wanting to retire on top, but I feel like he still has plenty of good tennis in him. And I know the game would miss him, and boy, you just can't get those years back. You know, it's very tough to get to the level he's at after taking 6 months off. Remember John McEnroe? You know, he took a hiatus from the game, and he could never recapture that level that made him the great John McEnroe after that time off.
Even Borg tried to make a comeback, and it failed dismally down in Monte Carlo. Well, now Rafter presumably will try and win the set on the next serve. That'll leave Lapentti serving first in the next set. 2-5. So, Rafter, when Lapentti allows him, will be serving for a 2-set lead. Slightly overdid it. Didn't have to. Had plenty of room. Lapentti all of a sudden, because he was allowed to win that game before, and I almost think he was allowed to by some rather lackadaisical play by Rafter. And this game is so mental, so psychological, that he now looks a different player.
Nice recovery from Rafter. Again, better rhythm on the serves.
30-all.
And of course, when you establish that rhythm on your serve, that first volley seems to get better. Tony Roach on the left. Laura Feltham on the right. Patrick Rafter's girlfriend.
So lovely recovery from love 30 by
40,
Rafter.
30.
And that brings up set point for a 2-set lead.
Game in second set.
Easy, easy.
6 games to 2.
Well played, Rafter. Played really well in that set. Rafter leads them 6-2, and that is a 2-set to love lead. What you've seen of Nicholas Lapentti, just putting you in the captain's chair of our Davis Cup team. Seriously, you know, should you do anything against? He's the key man, obviously, Nicholas Lapentti. I mean, it's going to be difficult for Tim and Greg to play him from the back of the court. They're going to have to attack, haven't they?
Yeah, I think one of those guys is going to have to beat him for England in order to go through. And just quickly, we'll take a look at Rafter. You can see how well he serves and, you know, backs it up. 9 winners, only 4 unforced. That's a good set of tennis from Rafter. But yes, Bill, I think you're right. I mean, you've got to attack him, and certainly on the clay, it's going to be tougher to get to him. But I think he can be beaten. I mean, he's not one of these dominating clay quarters by any means. So I think Henman could put together a good match down there. Rosetsky can also play well on clay. I mean, those are two guys who are not just only good on hard court or grass. I mean, Henman can play well on the clay as well.
Yeah, they both learned sort of this year and towards the end of last year to be quite good on clay. So
Time.
there's some hope there. I think the doubles might be a pivotal match.
It will. I don't think you can count on Nicholas Lapentti being beaten twice. You know, I think he's probably going to win at least one match in singles. So someone's going to have to knock him off. And England may have to win the doubles. And that box, which before had put up signs requesting dates to come to the box, and now they have a few. That's pretty comical. That's the trick, I guess. You know, rent a box at Arthur Ashe Stadium,
Yes.
and you can find yourself a date. Rafter is going to continue applying this kind of pressure.
Yeah, as long as he does, it's sort of immaterial who's serving, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. But I think Lapentti's got to change it up. I thought he was having some success early on coming in himself, but he seems content now to let Rafter attack, and it's a losing proposition. The old adage, you know, change a losing game. And if you're not winning, staying back, you might as well come in and see if you can't change your fortunes.
$30, 50.